Hello guys and girls, welcome back to the Trailer Fitters Toolbox. Today we're with Thrunite. Now, do you remember what it was like last winter? We had a little bit of snow in the UK, didn't we? Lovely days during the day, and it's always a pleasure to drive when the roads are fairly clear, yeah? So look at that, that is the Swaffham windmill, yeah? So today, I looked at the clock, 8:09, and the mobile says 7:09. Yeah, the clocks have gone back, haven't they? And do you know what happens when the clocks go back? It gets darker, doesn't it, earlier, which means we go to work in the dark usually, and we come home in the dark. Well, depending on what shift you're on, of course. I'm on late next week, which means I'll be coming home in the dark. I don't know about you, but it's that time of the year, isn't it? So my usual routine, Monday morning or Sunday morning, depending on what I'm doing, I do a walk around, make sure my vehicle's okay, the wheels are still on, and at least I got tread. You are really technically supposed to do a walk around on your vehicle every day, you know, daily driver checks. HGV drivers is a must, car drivers, well, none of them think of doing that. But this is just something I'll do, just make sure the oil hasn't dropped or leaked all over the floor, or I haven't burnt a load. Mind you, this car's pretty good. And then it's plugged things into the USB charger, which is normal because I use this torch also for work. And then I'll have a coffee. You can see that down on the floor steaming away. Yeah, nice fresh strong coffee. Yeah, so it is actually 7 o'clock in the morning, is it? Yeah, actually no, it was a bit earlier than that. This was like 5 o'clock. Don't know about you, but I don't like a streaky screen. I think I'm going to have to get some new wipers as well, because this really irritates, doesn't it, when you have lights shining on you. And just for you Stobart fans, there's a number of a Stobart unit pulling a Morrison's trailer. Yeah, I know some of you get excited at that. So this is the time, and I had to turn around and go back home because I had a problem. Right then guys, a little bit of a story here. I went for a puddle the other day, and suddenly my ELB or whatever it's called, ESP, is it ESP? Don't know, I can't remember now. Yeah, well, the ABS system, yeah, kicked up a hissy fit, warning lamp came on, and I thought, right, okay, yeah, a bit of water in the plugs or something like that. And no, actually, what's been happening, it's given me a really bad break. It doesn't know, the pump doesn't know what to do, and it's giving me a pulsy pedal when I'm stopping. As soon as it fails and it comes up with a warning lamp, then the brakes are okay, they operate as normal. But now it's operating, the warning lamp hasn't come on, and I'm getting dodgy brakes, plus my speedo is all over the place. Yeah, I can't read it, it's all over the place. So what I decided to do, have a look in the book. Yeah, the book F3, and pulled the fuse. Yeah, pulled the fuse. And then what have I got now? Well, I got no speedo, but the brakes are okay. They will operate as normal if the EBS or ABS system isn't working, yeah. And yeah, no power steering either. Yeah, not that it makes much difference. I do come from a generation where we didn't have power steering. The steering's only a little bit heavier. Power assisted steering is electric on this, so yeah, it's taken a whole lot out. Okay, so the engine doesn't know what speed the vehicle's going. The power steering doesn't know what speed the vehicle's going, because it's obviously running through the ABS system, isn't it, through the wheel speed sensors. And I've only just put another one in. It was operating fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get the snap-on gear out on this one. Headtorch, yeah, always save the day, always saves the day, doesn't it? And I carry this everywhere I go. So now I want to talk about this one because I had an upgrade with this. So let's talk about torches again, because it's that time of year, you need light. So the orange torch there on the axle beam, it's been a usable thing for the last year. And you can see the sort of light it throws out. Unfortunately, you need a steel base to be able to put it on. And sometimes they get forgotten, don't they guys? So yeah, I do use a head torch quite a lot, especially out in the yards when I need the light. So the orange one has failed, and now we brought in a yellow one. These are rubbish, to be honest with you. They last a year maybe. If they don't get broken, then the LEDs fail. And just to give you an idea, this is nothing compared to how many I've actually had since I've been working at this place, because we do get them supplied by work, but each time you get one of these in the box, yeah. So you do need torches. I like a handheld sometimes if I don't need both hands. As you can see here, this is one of the Thrunite torches I told you about in one of the videos, yeah. Yeah, good bit of kit actually. And this one's a Thrunite, yeah, head torch. Look at the size of it, yeah, and it's actually quite light. Got a brand new hat as well with it as well, yeah. So it's getting darker, isn't it? Earlier, yeah. So this is on the early shift. Just as I hook the trailer up, yeah, got to check around, get the mileage off the hubometer and make sure there's no damage first of all, okay, because if there is, then I have to take a picture of it in situ, yeah. So there you go, you can see how bright this torch is, and it's not even on the main setting, yeah. Thrunite for me is actually pretty good. I'm really impressed with them. I've been using them for how many years now? A couple of years. And yes, I do get to try them out, which is good. But you can see how bright this one is. It's a little bit too bright. Okay, I'm just going to turn this down. Yeah, that's more like it, isn't it? Yeah, so we can connect up the EBS and away we go. This is it, the TH30. Yeah, which is a bigger head torch. Nice, actually. Very, very nice, and it's very pokey. Yep, so you can see here today, this morning I was using it to check the vehicle over, and it gives you a good idea what sort of light throw you do get. Yeah, so compared to the other head torch I had from Thrunite, which was very nice, and I put this one through a washing machine. It's gone down to 20 quid on Amazon right now, so it's this type of affair. Yeah, you've seen it, you remember, you've seen it in my videos, haven't you? 687 lumens, yep. Whereas this one here, yeah, this one's a lot brighter. Usual thing is rechargeable, yeah, which we all need rechargeable torches now, don't we? USB fittings and the such like. Yeah, and it's waterproof as well, or should I say it's waterproof up to a point, yeah. Nice button, nice feel, aluminium casing, all knurled, and the lens is actually brilliant as well. This is what makes the difference with the LEDs. So checking out the details, which are actually from Amazon, the technical details. It's got two XHB70.2 LEDs, which means nothing to me, but they do produce 3,350 lumens with a beam distance of 155 meters, yeah. Main details as well as it has a 3,100 milliamp hour battery as well, rechargeable, and you get all this in the kit. Yep, so nice. And it's lightweight on the head as well. Look, see that? It's very, very lightweight. You don't actually notice it's on there compared to some torches. And of course, yes, well, this is too bright for the camera, but for me working under here in a workshop, even though it's lighted in the workshop, it's still dark, yeah. But that's the way we go, and it's good because I need two hands. Like here, I need two hands outside working. It's ideal, absolutely ideal. So if you happen to be the type of guy who works on breakdowns or looks after his own car, or who is prepared just in case something happens, like today, yeah, this was actually a one, and it wrecked my morning. Starting off in the dark, so what we got to do? Yeah, I need two hands with this job. Got the head torch on, no problem. Any other torch would have been a little bit of a bind, especially if you can't position it quite right. Yep, so there we go. Look for F3 fuse, which is in a really awkward place for the ABS pump system. Yeah, I know you can use torches and hold them by hand, but it's not always the same thing. And yeah, actually, after I realised I had a problem, returned back home again, I thought I'd get some electrics done. Jobs that need doing, new sockets in the house, yeah. Including this one up here. I've just put one in with charging ports in it so I can charge up this big bad boy on my mobiles as well. Yeah, so that's in the kitchen, yeah. So medal for me today. Yeah, guys, I know that you can be told to be prepared and you never do, but be prepared because you never know what's going to happen, especially when you get really bad weather, or you have to go out on the jobs, or you have to sort the stuff out in your car to go out on the jobs, or do jobs on your car at home. Yes, all been there, all done that, haven't we? Yeah. Thrunite TH30 is not currently available, unfortunately, until there's a link below, and then you could click on it and go through and see how much it is and then buy one. Alternatively, you could go and have a look at Amazon, which is the UK supplier for Thrunite. That's the only places you're going to get them. Okay, have a look at some of the torches there, because you'll be surprised if you're the type of guy who buys snap-on tools and then will buy a snap-on torch and pay more for it. These are better quality. Unfortunately, there's a couple that are unavailable, but I will let you know pretty shortly when it is available, and we'll try and get a discount for you as well. Yeah, how about that? So if you're in the market for a torch, have a good look anyway, because there are some really nice torches on there at good quality for a decent price. Right, now back to our suffering car owner.
Yeah, upgrade. Yeah, I need to upgrade this vehicle as well. Yeah, okay. It's had its day. Well, we're on 120,000 now, which is, yeah, that's not bad. It's been hammering out, but £30 tax. This is what's attractive with this vehicle. £30 a year tax, and it's fairly economical, but I think it's come to the end of its days unless I put another pump on. It cost me 70 quid the last time I changed one. It's killed another one, unless it's the wiring, which I doubt. I doubt that. Yeah. But yeah, never mind. Hey, I've got to say though, yeah, it's just one of them things, isn't it? It's just one of them things. So let's have a look and see what Mr. Snap-on has got to say for himself. Where should we start first? ABS, anti-lock brakes, engine management, or BSI? I think they call it, don't they? BSI. Yeah, that's the body one. BSI. That's going to come up with something else, because usually what happens, this interrogates me and says, well, I need to save some files, some versions of, and then send the files to Snap-on. So this doesn't read it too well. So BSI, no codes present. Yeah, right, okay. We'll have a look at engine management, shall we? We'll go back a little bit first. Yeah, this ain't too bad actually. I like this one. Engine management is a good one. Why? Because it's on the CAN network with the ABS, that's why. Yeah. So, I know what the ABS is going to say. It's going to say, you got wheel speed sensor fault. Yeah. There we go. Clutch switch, CAN connection with ABS ECU, vehicle speed. Yeah. See that? Right. Okay, now we're getting to the bottom of it. Vehicle speed signal and CAN connection. That's connected to ECU pump and the modulator, yeah. Okay, so it could be rotten in the wiring pins or behind the pins in the ECU. These do fail. These do fail. What else should we look at? Electric steering. Yeah, because it takes CAN signal as well, or it takes a signal from the ABS, doesn't it, to know what speed it's going at. Yeah, so codes, boom, vehicle speed information fault. Yeah, so what would be the next thing to do? Just have a drive down the road and put it on ABS data and see if the left-hand wheel speed sensor is operating or not. I know when I had a fault with it, all it did, it came up with a fault on the dashboard, but everything else worked. This is why I'm a bit suspect here. Yeah, so what do we want to do? Houston. We've even got the wrong engine on this one, can you believe it? 8HX. Right, so, it's T-diesel. Yeah. ABS. Just see if I want to take it for a ride or not. I'm actually really tired with this car. I just want to ride it down the scrapyard. Yeah. And get rid of it. I've just about had enough. So, right hand, left, rear, right hand. Yeah, so what would the next thing I'd do? I'd go and see if the wheel speed sensors were actually working and giving a signal out. Shall I go and do that? You don't need to know that. You know what's going to happen anyway, because the whole thing's defunct anyway. No, I know what's wrong with it. I know what's wrong with it. So, anyway, carry on with the video. Right then, remember the competition. Do you remember the competition for the Thrunite torch, which is, I can't remember what it is now, VC20, yeah, the big torch. Okay, now I'm not getting on too well with Nurse Gladys and Manuel. even though you'll see a video that I fitted something on a car, so I pulled a stop to it at the moment. But what I'll do is that at the weekend, next weekend, I will announce the winner of this nice little torch, Kate, and then you can get in contact with me and I'll send it to you, all right? Because this is a lot of money's worth here. Not going to welch out on anything, all right? I said we're going to do it. There is going to be a winner, so there you go, all right? So keep your eyes peeled for the channel next week. I will only announce it once. If there's no claimants for it, I will keep it. Simple as. Right? Okay? All right. See you later.